Matrix Money Tuesday.
Kinda. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still working on getting everything working.
How's it going, CCM?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, not bad, all things being equal. Just a little bit crazy afternoon for me. How about yourself, sir?
Yeah, yep. Canadian Turkey Day just happened yesterday, so
That's
we had
right.
Thanksgiving. We had a long weekend. We celebrated before you guys just because we feel like we need to. That's pretty much it. I just got back from vacation, so I missed a whole bunch of terror that happened over the weekend.
Yeah, seriously though, right?
Quite a bit of action happened over there.
Yep.
We have a special guest joining us today.
I was about to say, because of all that, we have a special guest. Let's bring him up here and say,
All
hey,
right.
Here he is.
Mr.
Joe,
Trade Intuition.
Trade
Joe.
Intuition. Welcome, my friend.
How you doing, brother?
Doing good. Doing real good.
Welcome to the podcast. This is your first time on, maybe the first time on my channel as well. So maybe do a little intro so everyone knows who you are.
All right. So my name's Joe. I also go by Trade Intuition. What I do is I simply break down trading in the most simplistic way. Now, trading is not simple, but there's a lot of people who use complicated terms and like 87 rules to do one side and 37 rules to do another side. I just break it down super easy. We do level by level. And that's what we do on my channel. I show people how to trade for free. I don't charge, so I do it for free. And I go live every day, Monday through Friday. And Monday through Friday, it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. And then, of course, I encourage questions on how to trade, whether it's indicators or just thought process theories. And then we just take it from there.
And Joe, I got to say that you come in with no ego, a very level playing field, and anybody can learn when they're watching your channel. Very clean and clear moves that you're doing. So I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I have Joe on my channel all the time. We have live streams together like 2 days on Mondays and Wednesdays, and of course he's always around for Crypto on the Rocks. But it's for that reason, because I mean, I've lost my short trading. Just saying. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I probably lost a couple of shorts. But anyway, so Joe keeps it simple. It's the KISS method. You know what I'm saying? So that's I love it. I love it. Thanks for being here.
One thing I tend to do is I call out traders for doing certain things. Like especially if this past weekend, Friday, where a lot of people got wrecked. There's all these traders like, oh, I told you so, and these were all these indicators. Nobody knew it was going to happen. Nobody knew. Now, granted, did we think it was going to come down? Sure, of course. If you know how to do TA, there's a higher chance that it's going to come down. But nobody knew of that. But the way these people are talking is like, I told you, and follow me, and join my group, and it's like, man, come on. Like,
and there you go. Chris is right here. I mean, Chris, you get the first shout out of the night saying Joe is the king. There you go.
Yeah, and it's literally like you're on the ground hurting, and someone just coming over, hey man, you okay? And then have big old sand in their hand and just
let me help you.
I can't see. Like, dude, I'm hurting. Help me up. So yeah.
And I just want to give a quick shout out because she's going to be coming off. Alexandra G, Mod Queen Extraordinaire in the house, but back to driving. Yes, that's important. So focus on that. We'll give the chat a quick shout out in a second here. Was there anything you want to do ahead of that, Jar? Before we because we got quite a few people here tonight.
Yeah, I think we should just do the shout outs right away. See who's in the chat right now.
Fair enough. We got Mike Volmer in the house, and like I said, Chris was here, but he got the first shout out anyway. Lad, appreciate you being here. Let's see who else is here. K Diddy, I got it right this time, right? Okay, there we go. And Jay Violet, love Jay Violet. If you are a channel member on my channel, Jay Violet, emojis in the chat, please. Let's see who else is here. Oh, it wouldn't be a complete live stream without Shuby Buckets in the chat if you are a channel member. And there we go. From over on the Matrix Money Podcast, we have Sadie in the house.
Sadie sometimes.
Appreciate you. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, I would love to say cheers right now, but yeah. we may we're gonna save that for Friday here at this point. And yes, I love the well wishes every morning, man. This lady is
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You are gonna have a great day. That's what she tells me. I'm like, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, we got one more Crypto Badels here. There we go.
Yeah, I was still looking, but all right. Badell in the house.
Yeah.
Love Badell. Baba Yaz. I saw Baba Yaz somewhere, although right now I can't find his link there. Legman Kepa. I don't know if I butchered your name, man. I'm so sorry. Welcome. It's also old man eyes. I'm like, what is that?
Squinting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, holy crap. Oh, there's Baba Yaz. Okay. I know I saw Baba Yaz there somewhere. All right. All right. Did I miss? Oh, meet Damien. Appreciate you being here, man. What have I got? Damn it, Dave. I'll tell you what, I love that name right there. Let's see. Am I missing anybody there, guys? Did I miss somebody? I don't think so. All right. I think we got it. Oh, wait.
A couple more came in.
Green thumbs.
Ooh,
I like it.
Thumbs, eh? All right.
Yeah. Nice. So, Joe, I know there's not been a lot going on over the past, 72 hours or so. But do you think you could drum something up maybe for everybody here?
Yes. So as far as Bitcoin goes, and this goes, so all these alts, they're following Bitcoin. So as far as Bitcoin goes, we just need to wait. We need to wait to see an established trend. Of course, we had, this was Friday. We had this really nice just dump. This is just horrible flash crash.
Yep.
Then
Really
we were
nice.
trying to buy the dip. And then, of course, it just keeps on dipping. I have a song about that. You buy the dip and it keeps on dipping. And then here it starts breaking and everybody thinks it's, okay, we're going to go up. We bought the dip. Great. And then we formed this double top. I notified a bunch of people last night, actually, when the price was here. And then sure enough, came all the way down. So what it's doing, it's just playing games again. It's just liquidating. And we're going to see probably in the next, I'd say maybe 12 to 24 hours, to see if we end up rolling over, breaking these levels, and then continuing to the downside, which people don't want to see, especially the ones who are trying to buy the dip. Or we can break this. Now, this is one thing that I absolutely hate in trading, period. Joe, you just said it could go up or down. Yeah, it could. What we have to do is we have to wait. We have to wait and see. Right now, it's right in the middle, and we don't know if it's going to lose its traction or if it's going to gain support, break this level, and then now try to become bullish again. So if you are in any trades, be very careful, manage your risk. One thing that I absolutely love with CCM, CryptoCoinMindSet, is that he DCAs, and we could see the importance of that on this past Friday, where price came down 50, 70%. If you have, the funds, you could put money into it. If you don't, well, then you just wait. You just wait, and knowing that potentially these next couple of months, month or two, we may go up. There's a higher chance that we're going to go up.
Good.
So that's my thought process.
Well, I'll tell you what. Not that. Wait. Let me put it on up here just for the official of it all. Where's the not financial advice tab? Here. Well, I got the tax advice too. But anyway, I don't know. When I was looking at Bitcoin today, personally didn't look all that strong to me. But what are you thinking, man? For maybe the next day. Again, not financial advice, not financial advisors here.
Right. Yeah. So when this happened over here, I was, thinking possibly coming down. So this right here is really what I'm looking at. The higher it goes, the better it is for it to be potentially bullish. So if we were to have rolled over right here, which I thought we were, and on earlier stream, this is where I actually had this stuff down here, and I'm leaning more towards the downside. But now, since we're coming up to the 382, which is about 113.5K, since we're doing this number, if we roll over and we do have bearish divergence showing up, we could potentially find support off of our daily support level, or maybe even to our 618, which is around 112, then come up do a lower high, which is fine, and then come, break these levels. If we don't do a lower high, we may do a higher high, then a higher low, and then continue up. But right now, I'm more bullish now than I was on my show earlier, just because it didn't get rejected here. It's fighting up.
That's a positive sign.
Yes.
Nice. And listen, let me get this out of the way so we can chat here for a second. I mean, and there are signs, Joe. I say it on our streams all the time. The canaries in the coal mine, because look what we've seen with silver. Boom, right? Look what we've seen with gold. Boom, and it's just absolutely crazy to me. There's some comments I want to address here. First off, hi Andy, welcome. Appreciate you being here. And then username, same to you. And there it is. He's, you know what? Not for nothing. He's right. I shaved my beard. Nobody even noticed. Not one person. Now look, it's back.
Yeah, there you go. Back on the vengeance.
Nobody even said anything. So thank you, username, for even noticing. So there it is. There it is.
You shaved.
We're getting asked right here. 126 is the top. I don't know. A lot of people are saying like they're still shooting at that 150 mark or ish, but like
me.
I don't know.
Yeah, my projection a few weeks ago was 127 to 133. That's where I'm still leaning towards, and that'll put us right at my my trend lines as well. So those are some pretty, in my opinion, strong levels. I don't think we're going to do 200 or 250 like a bunch of other people are saying.
Yeah,
I'd rather be conservative than overshoot. 250 and it barely makes it to like 122, and then now it just starts coming down with the mindset of no, it should go to 200, and then just holding until the bottom again.
And you got Bedell chiming in saying always long BTC. Well, on a long-term horizon, I'm with you.
Dollar cost average. That's the way.
I mean, putting it away, letting it set. I'm with you. Other than that,
so
it might get chopped.
if you're not playing the market and you're just dollar cost averaging in, like I am, I'm not trading it because I'm horrible at it. This swing that happened over the weekend, it didn't impact me at all. I was actually on the flight coming back home when it all tanked. Thank God, because I might have overreacted a little bit. But I didn't sell anything. Everything is the way it is, and it's already starting to rebound somewhat back. So conditions are trending up. Joe, you're reassuring me a little bit by what you just stated over there. So I'm hoping that we're building back. I do want to see new highs as well. So I think it's possible. What I did do is I installed True Social on my phone because anything the president says now is just swinging the markets, either positive or negative, and getting those notifications right now will help me react just a little bit better. But what do you guys think about that? Anybody commenting on Trump?
Actually, I was surprised. I didn't see anything unless I missed it. But I'll tell you what. I mean, that seems to be the thing that kind of set it all off, right? I mean, and that's where Friday happened. But again, that's why I'm like, and because I'm like you. I again, you guys know I DCA, I hodl. That's it. You know what I mean? So it could go to zero. I don't care. I'm buying. You know what I mean? I'm buying. I'm buying at zero, so it ain't gonna make zero. Just saying. Just saying. Catching up, Jesse is in the house. If you're on my channel, Jesse emojis in the chat. Meet Damien saying, I think the money flow indicator is important to add that analysis to figure out if the money is coming into the markets or leaving the markets. I mean, that kind of makes sense to me. Joe, anything you want to add to that? I'm kind of guessing you probably look at that anyway, even if you don't necessarily keep it on your charts. That's my guess.
I don't.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth there, bud.
No, I don't. What I do is I look at the charts. So the money flow, in my opinion, and I think way differently than a lot of other traders, money flow, I can tell you if the money flow is coming up or down with an extremely high success rate on saying if it is going up or down by looking at the charts. If I see price go up, there's a pretty good chance that the money flow is going up. If I see price go down, there's a pretty good chance money flow is coming down. Prove me wrong. There's going to be like 1 out of every 20 or 50 or 100 where the price is going up, but money flow is coming down. So I can just look. And then if money flow does come down and the price is going up, there could be traders coming in and say, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's all-time high. Bitcoin's going to reach this. And the volume starts coming in. What happens to the price? Continues to go up. What happens to the money flow? Well, guess what? It starts going up. Why? Because more people are coming in. So I don't look at it. It's a waste of time, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So for me, it's always a cause and effect. The cause is the price action. The effect is everything else that we see, whether it's indicators or what have you. So instead of looking at the effect, the result of the cause, I look at the price action. And now there's going to be a lot of traders that disagree with me. They're like, oh no, money flow is where it's at. But I guarantee it, if we were to back test it, there is very few chances where I would be wrong guessing if the money flow is going up or down based over the price. Very few chances.
And listen, I mean, you trade whatever works for you. If it's working, right? I mean, whatever indicator works for you, if it works, so be it, right?
For me, I used to look at money flow and open interest. And I'm like, oh man, this is the golden goose. I finally found it. You know, the open interest and the money flow, they're both going up and price is coming down. Price is going to go up or vice versa. And no, price can continue doing whatever it wants.
Fair enough. Joe, we're still doing pretty good on time. Do you mind maybe if we take a look at the gold chart? I don't know if you have that ready. I just want to clear some of these messages, and it's okay, Jay Violet. I won't be mad at you because you didn't notice I shaved. It's cool. It's cool. And there's username's prediction for the BTC
150.1.
There you go. And Adam Simpson in the house. Appreciate you being here.
Welcome.
And right here, username saying Elon moved the markets in 2020. There you go. Next is Joe Rogan, baby.
Rogan's gonna move
right there. Yes. Yeah. Username.
All right.
There it is. All right, Joe. If you got that chart, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I got it ready.
There we go.
All right. So this is gold. Last time we talked about it, so we did a fib pull from here to here just so we can get some targets. Last time we talked about it was, I believe, on your show, October 2nd. And this was just buy. You know, if it's gold and silver, just buy. You can't go wrong with it. Not financial advice, of course. Could it go down 30%, 40, 50, 90? Sure, of course, anything can happen. However, the likelihood of that happening, very slim. Why? Gold, silver, any kind of precious metals, they go up when the economy, when the dollar is weakened. And we know that the dollar is not strong, not at all, especially with the ability to print. So what's going on here? Price keep on going up. Here we said, of course, this is my own recommendation to myself. Invest right now, and then have a lower entry here, about 12% lower. Did it hit? Nope. It actually went up from the last time we talked about it. And the last time on the 2nd, it's gone up about 8%, which is a lot, almost 9%. Wow. Right now, currently sitting right around 8%. So gold, in my opinion, is I've been waiting for it to drop for I don't know how long, and it just keeps on going up. Yeah. This is back in 2023, over 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago, April, and it was going sideways for a little bit, broke the resistance, and moon mission. And this is same thing with silver. You know, silver, we did the same thing.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Investment on the 2nd was here. And there's no pulling back. It's gone up 15%. And currently right now, it's almost 11%. Now, can it pull back? Yes. When was the best time to invest? Yesterday. When's the next best time? Today. You know, and if it does pull back, well, then you just add to it. You know, let's say you put, let's say all you have is $50. $50 now. You get paid next week, next month, whatever it is. You can do another 50. Put in that 50 wherever it's at. If it came down 30% or if it's went up 40%, put it in there, in my opinion, because again, this man, just look at this.
I know.
It's ridiculous. 2020,
yeah,
it was $28. And I was actually looking at it here when it was at $22, I guess 2022-ish area. And no, it's 2020. Yeah, so right around here, it was about $22. I had it in my shopping cart. I said, next week.
Yeah, that'll teach you. That'll teach you.
Silver's like a crypto chart over here, the way it's pumping right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I know it looks so unhealthy, but
Yeah,
like
that rise is a little unhealthy.
I don't think it's gonna pull, or at least not the kind of pullback we would expect in the market. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A healthy, using my air quotes there, a healthy pullback. My opinion. What do I know? What do I know?
So if these do pull back, I would love to see at least a 30% pullback, 25, 30%. And everybody's going to freak out. But if you're an investor and not so much trying to trade it, that's a gift. 25, 30% lower price. That's a gift. Because who knows when we'll see that price again.
Yep. Facts. Joe, thanks for taking a look at those, man. And I got a couple more comments I got right here. Crypto changed me again. Love that name. Shouting out Joe. Oh wait, that was supposed to come. Oh, I pulled Joe off accidentally instead of his chart. Whoops. Sorry, Joe. Wrong button.
What happened? You just used me.
Used you and abused you.
Exactly.
Oh man. And Billy Goat Tails in the house. Appreciate you being here. Member for 1 month. Appreciate that on my channel. I really do appreciate that. Hashtag givers gain, folks. Hashtag givers gain. And what? Oh, 5 gifted memberships on my. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you guys. If you don't mind, guys, I want to at least see who got them here. Looks like Sin got one. It looks like Dogwood got one, and for whatever reason, my thing is frozen right now, so I can't see who else got one. But I'm sorry about that. But thank you guys, much appreciated. Hashtag givers gain all the way. You guys are awesome, absolutely awesome. Let's get rid of this so we can chat there. All right. Well, we got some news to go over too, beside all of the market stuff. Jar, do you want to do that, or do you need me?
I'll pop it up. I'll pop it up here on the screen. You might be able to run through this article better than me. But this is about Canaan shares jumping 40%. What's basically happening here in this article is, and I've seen this done before, is converting gas that's called waste natural gas sites and converting it into energy sources. And it looks like Canaan's going to be trying that right now by using flare gases in Alberta. And they're going to be building basically like a mini data center, powering Bitcoin miners, AI infrastructure, and a whole bunch of other things. So this is really interesting. What I did see in the previous attempts at this was inconsistent uptime and keeping miners online. There's large blocks of downtime. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a project called Fractal Mining that you could buy NFTs and you'd earn off of Bitcoin miners. And they were attempting to do something like this on a site that was, I believe, in Texas, and I think they're also trying it in Alberta as well. And they were using the offset of gas to power these miners. And there was huge blocks of downtime. And this is kind of like one of the failures that they didn't see at the time. And I'm wondering how they're going to handle this, because that was a few years ago, and there's a lot of lessons learned up until then. So it'll be interesting to see what Canaan does with this. What was your take on the article, CCM?
I mean, this kind of thing is not something we haven't seen before, and you just referenced a couple right there. With we see this a lot, well, across the country, but a lot of it in Texas, that kind of thing, where they're capturing this flare gas to use it for Bitcoin miners and such. But the other piece they mentioned in here is also for like AI data centers, that kind of thing, which I think is going to be huge. Even the conference I was just at this weekend, they had somebody coming in talking about AI and AI data centers and nuclear power to actually be able to power those data centers. So that was actually quite interesting. So again, not necessarily this article. I wanted to talk about it because I thought the fact that it was a Canadian thing brought it home, because we're always picking on JAR and Canada and that kind of thing.
Canaan, I believe, is actually Canadian. I think they're.
I was going to say it's a Canadian company, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're NASDAQ listing. They have a Canadian ticker. Actually, it doesn't state that they're specifically Canadian, so maybe I'll double check it. They are listed on Canadian exchanges, but I'll quickly look that up right now.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Bottom line is, I thought that this is the right direction, whether it's Bitcoin mining or hell any other cryptocurrency that's proof of work, or again AI data centers, which are going to just be gobbling up energy. You know, Joe, throw your 2 cents in here, man. You're the guest. What are you thinking about all this?
Yeah, well, I got a chart. You want to throw that up there?
Oh, this guy. I love this guy.
Perfect. Let me remove mine.
Let's there we go. How about that?
All right. So as far as this goes, I'm more TA than FA. And, you know, given all that information that y'all just gave, that's really great news for this stock. Now, one thing that I do notice with this stock, it likes to pump and dump. Pump, take it all the way back. Pump, get it all back. So this nice little pump that we have here, I would not be surprised if it pulled back at least 50%. So if we use the Fib retracement from the absolute low to the high, I would think that it would pull back to about 119-ish, at least. Now, if it pulls back to the 618, which would be right around 104, that would still be okay. We just need to make sure that we're able to break above this major level right here. And this is a weekly level, so this is a pretty strong level. If we do break above it, I'm looking at going back to 135 before potentially retracing. And then now we can go, hopefully, moon mission once again. But one thing that you want to do is take profits unless you're going to DCA and hold this for several years, because once again, it likes giving and taking away. So that's my thought process on that one.
There you go. And I'm going to just hit a couple of quick things. Hold on 1 second.
It is Chinese based, by the way.
It is. Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go, Andy.
Andy.
Yeah. I shouldn't have even, like, Andy knows everything. She really.
Hey, the name, it looks so Canadian. It didn't have an A at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There you go. And Warpaint's talking about the dollar debasement. This is probably back from where we when Joe was going over the gold and that kind of thing. But welcome, Warpaint. Appreciate you being here. And yes, it's funny. Jesse just dropped the link like 10 seconds before I did. The Billy Goat Tales has their X Space every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's in the chat. Make sure you are tuning in there tonight. Awesome. I can't forward you there. And see, he did it. And then boom, I did it. It's like, there you go.
Just so you know.
Jesse's he's just too fast. And now this is the second time Andy has mentioned TerraWolf. I am beyond knowing of them. I don't know much about them. Either of you guys got anything with regard to TerraWolf?
Not me.
I'm assuming a mining something
yes.
from Terra, but I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And he says there's a TerraWolf mining facility about 2 hours from her house. They've been using nuclear hydro and trying to stabilize the grid during outages. Well, there you go. Problem solved.
Perfect.
Problem solved.
Nuclear hydro. Beautiful. Yeah, when it comes to natural gas and using those flares, uptime has always been an issue. So I'm trying to figure out if they've resolved that, because it's a really nice, clean way to produce energy. When we were looking at hosts for the Node Factory, we were definitely looking at these types of sites because it's eco-conscious and everything else.
Oh, of course.
But the uptime just wasn't there. We're looking at as low as 70% in most cases.
Really?
As low as 70%. So when you're looking at on-grid where you have almost 99% uptime, it's unbeatable. And when you're trying to serve people, you want to make sure you give them the best value. So it's unfortunate. Once that does get looked at, and they're able to achieve better uptime, I'm definitely going to be looking at it again.
Well, and with these AI data centers, you need that kind of like almost 100% uptime in order to even like do the jobs, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Wow.
a huge thing, and like, that's when they're mentioning AI. So I mean, that has to be in top of mind, 100% uptime, or at least close to it, 99.9%. Right? That's what you want. So.
And I did say Andy knows everything, so here you go. and here you go. Honestly, this lady does more like research on like everything. She is like, she could master any trivia show she goes on, probably, honest to God. And Dorkless, welcome, appreciate you being here. Love that name. But now, do you know, is it and you may not, I'm putting you on the spot here, was it like an issue with like the flare gas that's coming out that is causing the downtime?
So I don't know the technicals beyond it, but I know that it's something to do with inconsistent gas that's coming out. There's no way to consistently capture it and produce energy at the same time. It's a waves, the way they were describing it to me. So yeah, it's the output. It's based on the output of those flares.
Gotcha. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's too bad that can't be more consistent, because I mean, to me, that's just a win-win all the way around. Get that methane down, and you know, get the greenhouse gases. Not that I'm a climate guy, but like, I mean, that only makes sense, right? I mean,
neither am I. And I was just wondering, because the waves are there and it's inconsistent, could you just store it in like batteries, you know, those Tesla battery walls, and just build a whole bunch of those units so it charges it up, and then you could slowly drain it out with miners? But I'm not technical enough to know if that would work, but it just sort of seems like a possible solution.
That possible solution, sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me. But like you said, I'm not that technical guy either with regard to that.
Yeah.
Listen, Jar, because you mentioned your company, any updates that you want to share with the peeps with regard to the Node Factory?
Nothing new yet. We are listing a few ASICs that are going to be coming out soon. One thing I can mention is when we do have those solidified, I'll be posting them on X. So the Node Factory is our Twitter handle, and if you follow us on Twitter, any new information that comes out as it comes out, we'll be putting it out there.
There you go. And +1 for Jar. Jar's always all over it. I don't know. I think Andy might have him beat. I'm just saying, but you know. And thank you, man. Appreciate that. And Wick's wife is in the house. Just wanted to shout Wick's wife out. Appreciate you being here. I'd say, well, you know what? I'll give you a cheers just because. But cheers.
It's just water. Yeah, cheers. Just water today. Just water today.
Yeah, like I said, this ain't crypto on the rocks. Not tonight there, but oh man.
Whoa. Isn't there a milestone coming up for crypto on the rocks?
Sir. Not this Friday, next Friday.
All right.
100 episode. Absolutely. Oh, look, see Shuby. He's right there always, you know, with the cheers. There it is, man. Boom. He knows. But 100th episode coming up on the 24th. So I'm super psyched about that.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Guys, that's pretty much what we had to go over. And thank you, Joe, for like hitting those charts for us and putting that out there. Really appreciate having you here. It's actually really good to have you here. Like I said, I don't think this is the first time you're on Jar's channel, first time you're on the Matrix Money channel, so it's awesome.
Trader insight, super unique to have. Really happy to have you on.
And I love doing this. You see, it's my passion, you know. And you don't need to pay me to learn. I show you what I know. Like, I've had a lot of mentors, 5 mentors, a lot of boot camps that I've taken, a lot of courses I've taken, and I share it all for free. So
and transparency. Like you're known for transparency, and that's what I love about your channel, is you're just very clear on what could work, what couldn't work, and people are not expecting like unseen possibilities, right? So I love that transparency that you always have.
Thank you.
Agreed. And Melissa just coming on in here. We love Melissa. And she's saying she's late. You're not late. Well, technically, yeah, we're wrapping up, but it's okay. I appreciate the fact that you actually made it. Thank you, Melissa. You're awesome. Well, why don't we go? Unless you guys, Jar, did you have anything else you want to bring up? I'm sorry.
I'm clear for right now. Thank you.
Okay. Well, then you know what? Why don't we go around the horn and see what everybody's got going, and then we'll wrap this thing up official.
Sounds good.
Joe, you're the guest. You start. What do you got coming up, and what do you want to tell the peeps?
All right, so of course, I mean, it's kind of old news already, and the wounds are already kind of healing already, or at least hopefully they should be. If you trade leverage, just know that there's risk involved with leverage, and these are risks that leverage traders should be aware of. One is liquidations. Two, if there's a flash crash, which I don't expect another one to happen, but if it does, the same results, the exchanges will go down. This is why it's very important to have multiple exchanges.
Yes.
Your stop losses will not get hit. The price is moving too fast. Your lower entries will not get hit to save you so you don't get liquidated. And the safest route, it's the boring, it's not sexy, it's very boring, is basically it's just spot trades, DCA. If the price comes down, well, then you just buy. If you don't have money, well, then you just wait. So again, there's pros and cons to everything, but you just have to be aware of what it is. And of course, on my channel, I don't kick you when you're down. I extend my hand, we pick you up, we dust you off, and it's like, all right, let's go back to it. Crypto is the answer. That's the only solution.
Amen. Amen. And listen, no matter what channel you're watching on, Joe's information is in the description. So go ahead and make sure you're following him. And Joe, I just you said two things. One, and we probably should have talked about earlier, but the exchange is going down. Oh my God. We saw that, right? It's not working right. All the exchanges. I mean, crypto.com, I saw some, it was Gemini, Coinbase, you name it. All the centralized exchanges, right? And then the other thing was I saw people complaining after the fact about their stop losses just getting blown right through. So, good. That's good information. Good information.
Yeah. And with the volatility with exchanges, it's also a good reminder to store your crypto in a hardware wallet. If you're not trading with it, get it off the exchanges. Definitely keep it in your
Facts.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. And there you go. Jesse's always got it going on. There it is. And Jar, what about you, bud? What do you got going?
Yeah, so I pre-ordered something called Play Solana. It's a gaming device. And I bought it for the airdrops. It really wasn't about the console itself. So that's been shipped. I'm hoping to receive it. I'm up actually on this so far, a couple $100. The NFT that I purchased with it is worth almost 3.5 Solana. So at the time it was like $800. It was really good. And the airdrops that are coming along with the device itself, I'm starting to catalog it, and I'll be dropping a video once I have some clear information from the team. So look out for that. And what about you, CCM? What do you got going on this week?
You know me. I'm a slacker. I don't do anything. I see Crypto Billy just kind of popped on in here. There he is. And that reminded me to put the live stream, their X-Space link out again. Billy, appreciate you being here as always. But all of them just went out. Make sure you go in there 8 p.m. tonight Eastern time and checking out Billy Goattail's X-Space. They have it every Tuesday night. And I'll tell you what, amazing. They were nice enough to say, oh, you got nothing but alpha here, but you want to get some alpha, you got to be at Billy Goattails. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Anyway, so for me to answer your question, Redman, I just saw Redman piling in here. Hey, appreciate you being here, Redman. Anyway, so tomorrow morning, Joe and I, 11 a.m. Eastern time, we're going to be live doing a midweek check-in on the markets. I got some news articles kind of pulled up and ready to go. And, Joe will be able to kind of follow up a little bit on where he's leaving off tonight with regard to Bitcoin and everything else. So make sure you're here for that. This Friday, of course, Crypto on the Rocks, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that's number 99.
Oh,
so
99.
99.
We're almost there.
We know what's coming. And so that's this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And this weekend, there is no educational series after Billy Goat Tales on Sunday. We finished up module 2 already, and I'm starting to contact people for module 3. Going to start recording that. So hopefully we'll be starting that module in a few weeks.
Awesome.
That's what I got going on.
Yeah,
and I'm going to be dropping some videos from the Free State Bitcoin Digital Asset Conference that I just came back from in New Hampshire. I actually just edited up the first video, so watch for those. Those will be dropping, I don't know, next few days.
All right. Looking forward to that. Good stuff. Lots coming on. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff, guys. I think we're wrapping it up then.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being
my
here.
first show with both of you guys. I absolutely loved it. CryptoJar, you are the beast. You are the man. I love watching your shows. Normally, I'm lurking, and I love your stories. The best thing about it is your story time. I love your story time. But
Thank you.
The last one I remember was when you were talking about childhood, and you knew when it was time to go home when the lights turned on. Like,
Yeah.
I remember that. So yeah, story time.
Yeah, that's the way it works. That's what
YouTube link.
we got.
Oh, the X stream is now going on YouTube. Oh, I was unaware of that. You know what?
Can you link to it?
I can, but there's going to be a delay because that's like about an hour and 20 minutes. But if you guys want to chat for another couple of minutes to give me the time to do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
So for me personally, there's a few issues that I have with X and X. Well, it's X Spaces. A few things that I think if Elon is watching, Elon, this is for you. Elon, this is for you. So what I really think that they need to do is they need to have, like, for Streamlabs or StreamYard rather, the program automatically adjusts our mics to where we're not one way high, one really low.
Normalize the audio, right?
Yes, and I absolutely hate it because on X you'll have somebody that's using their little microphone on their head thing, and then some that are using headsets and some that are using speak or microphone. So the audios are like, man, I got to turn it up and I got to turn it down. I got to turn it up. And not only that, but I got to turn it up from my actual speakers versus having a slider for volume. So those two things I would really, really love for X to improve on. But if it's on YouTube, well, guess what I can do? I can turn it up and turn it down from that little slider. So I'm really excited about that YouTube thing.
Can I just interject for 1 second? For whoever is running the Billy Goat Tales thing, I'm going to assume it's Dave Digital. It will not let me forward to you on YouTube. I do not know why. Maybe you changed the setting on your YouTube channel, but I cannot forward. It will not let me. Just so you know.
That's too bad.
Yeah, there you go. +1 for Joe. As always, man. As always. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. Can't do the forward, but make sure you're tuning in to Billy Goat Tales tonight. You guys, and I love the crossover event. That's awesome. So you can see it on YouTube or X Spaces. So make sure that you're doing that. Yes. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna head out. We're gonna, I'd say, dance our way out of here, but that's Monday nights. For me and Jar, it's just you get to listen to the beeps. It's just like old school internet right here. All right, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Joe, thanks again.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Take care.
Bye-bye.